Alright, so in this video we're going to be observing a clear coat restoration in progress. So what is clear coat restoration? We're actually adding clear coat to the vehicle. In this case, there's not a lot of clear coat because Mazda does not like to put a lot of clear coat on the vehicle, just like most manufacturers. They don't put a lot of clear coat on. Saves time, saves money. The gloss and the definition of these factory clear coats are much brighter than they've ever been, but the clear coat is very soft. It scratches very easily, and as a result of not being thick enough, it does not last as long as they typically would. That's why ceramic coatings are so big. We do a lot of ceramic coating or clear coat restorations because I don't like to polish aggressively. Because if I'm going to charge $500 or $1,000, I would rather add clear coat than remove it by aggressively polishing. So this is all the restoration work prior to a ceramic coating. This Mazda 6 is going to be getting our lifetime 4-layer coating and everything inside and out: wheels, headlights, paint, glass, plastic, and then of course the interior leather, vinyl, plastic, dash, door panels, seat belt handles, everything on the inside will be coated as well. So how do you know when your vehicle needs to be restored and when it can be polished? That's a determination that it's hard for me to just go outside and look at a car and say, yep, okay, this is what I think. The sun bounces off the clear coat, where it's hard to see down through how much clear coat we have, the real condition, plus there's dirt all over it. So when I bring my vehicles, or the vehicles inside, my LEDs are designed to actually penetrate the clear coat, showing all the way down to the bottom, and it shows me everything good and bad. It usually makes the vehicle look much worse inside, and that's how I like to work. That's how I set it up. It's kind of like stadium lighting in here. It's absolutely super bright LEDs, and there's lots of them. In fact, I can never have enough lights. I'm always rearranging my lights and adding more. Eventually I'll reach a point where I don't need to add any more because I'll have lights everywhere I need them. So once I get it inside, I can usually get a good idea while it's in the wash bay of what condition the clear coat's in, and once it's decontaminated, once all the dirt's been removed from, and all the oils and waxes have been removed from the clear coat, backing it into the dry bay is when I can really see. Usually I already know going into the dry bay what I'm dealing with, and then once I get back there, I have even more powerful lights than I do in the wash bay. It usually confirms, yeah, this thing is heavy, like maybe somebody drove down brush and scratched down the side, tree brush or bushes or something. And the scratches maybe aren't deep, but there they are. Maybe some are deep. The clear coat will actually fill in. It'll raise the level of clear coat above those scratches, covering them. Now, if the scratches are deeper than the amount of clear coat I'm putting on, then they're only going to be diminished so much. So obviously, the shallower the scratches are, the more the clear coat will literally fill them in and make them disappear, and they'll be underneath that new clear coat. I know you can't see very well. The bottle in my hand is literally clear coat. Once it gets laid down, it self-levels. There's solvents in there, and this stuff is high. I mean, the smell is really bad. It's very potent, very powerful, very strong smell because of all the solvents that evaporate, hardening the clear coat. But it looks like when you're in person, you can see it instantaneous change. The overlapping passes you do, you can see a distinct line, and the paint looks absolutely dripping. It doesn't drip, but unless you use too much, dripping wet, whatever that color is, black or red. And then of course where you didn't do looks very pink and dull. And then as it cures, it brightens up just a little bit more. but it's not wet looking anymore. You can't see very well. It looks like we're putting on thinned out slime, watered down slime is what it looks like we're putting on, and it just kind of settles down and kind of starts to lay flat. Don't ask me why when you put it down the side, and it gets put on pretty heavy. That towel is soaked in it. Keep it soaked. Why it doesn't just drip down, I don't know. The only way to make it drip down is doing it on purpose. So if you have any questions, comments, any kind of ideas, put them in the comments below. You can call us, look up our website. It'll be in the description if you have any questions. Usually this is determined by me to do the restoration.